Alrighty guys, welcome one and all. This is your Side Jester, but back in 2018 to take on the Atlanta Braves. They head up north, way up north, to Boston. They're playing the Red Sox. The Red Sox. So Boston Red Sox are hosting the Atlanta Braves here in game number 49. Damn, what number did I put in the thing? I don't think I typed in 49, but it looks like it's 28, 4, and 24. Means that would be 48. So this would be game number 49 of the season. And there's the starting lineups. Albies, Acuna, Freeman, Markakis, Suzuki, Inciarte, Flowers, Camargo, and Swanson pitching today. Julio Teheran, right-hander. Mookie Betts, right field. Benintendi, Martinez, Moreland, Bogarts, Devers, Holtz, Valquez, and Jackie Bradley pitching. Eduardo Rodriguez. There you go. Let's get it going. Let's go. Alrighty, so there's our information. There it is. Get a little bit bigger for you guys, maybe. Alrighty, so obviously dice percentile, black, white. 2 6-sided dice. The only house rule I have is on a 0-0. Right? Any is 0-0. That is going to be a wheelhouse roll for the batter. That's it. That's all we go. And then we're going to be using the fast action cards today. You see, I've got the fast action cards shuffled up. Oh, they're a big stack of them over here. But yeah. So there they are, all shuffled up and ready to go. So just to keep things moving faster, that's fine. Albies is up first. The left-hander, Rodriguez. And away we go here at Boston. That is a 2. That is a wheelhouse. 53 versus the left-hander, and that is hitting the gap. And that's off the big wall. The big green monster out there in left field, and bounces back in for a leadoff double by Ozzie Albies. And that brings up Ronald Acuna. Nobody out here in the top of the first. Ronald Acuna, that's a 10. In play, 29, and that's going to be base hit. Let's see what happens on the base hit. Single, sharp liner drops in front of the left fielder. Runner on second advances 1 base. So 1 base on the single. Runners at the corners for Freddie Freeman. Nobody out yet. Defense will play. Defense will play in. Yeah, why not? Rodriguez getting shellacked here in the top of the first. 8 tough. 14. Strike him out. That'll be a strikeout for Freddie Freeman. That brings up Nick Markakis. 2 men on, 1 out. That is a patient 34. That'll be a walk. Not a strikeout. Undo. That's a walk. So that's going to load the bases. And defense will play back with 1 out. Go for the double play. Kurt Suzuki. He's a 6 double play. Rodriguez is a 5. They're going to play. They're actually going to play in. They're going to play in. That is a 6, 7, 8. That is tough. 0-9. Strike them out. Now they can play back. Bases loaded here in the top of the first. Ender Inciarte. Come on, Ender. Let's get something, man. 3. Patient. 20. And the lefties walks in a run. It's 1-0 Atlanta. Tyler Flowers is up. Still bases loaded. Defense back. 9 tough. 65 will be a... Well, we finally got an out. That's a fly ball out to right field. And just like that, the Braves take a 1-0 lead. Julio Teheran is pitching today for the Atlanta Braves. He'll be up against Mookie Betts. Leading the team in just about every category. 7 is tough. Tough 50. He is a right-hander. Tough 50 will be pop out to short. 1 up, 1 down for Andrew Benintendi. Andrew. That's a 9. Patient, 26. And that'll be a walk by Benintendi. So 1 on, 1 out. Benintendi is a B Steeler. Let's Flowers. Let's look at Flowers. Let's look at Flowers. Arm 4. Billy Benintendi in first. JD Martinez. That's a 6. That's a tough 55 though, and he's going to rip that into single. And let's see what it is. Single. Runner in first advances 1 base. It's a long single into the gap in center field. Runner in second would score, but a runner in first will advance 1 base. So single, 2 men on for Mitch Moreland. Mitch. He's going to go with a 6 there. That's a tough 93. It's a fly ball to right. That brings up Bogarts here. 2 on, 2 out. Bottom of the first. Xander Bogarts, 5 is in play. 91 though. That's going to be out of range. This ground ball is short, and that's going to do it for the first inning. We go to the second. Johan Camargo's up. That is a 6 is a ballpark. 95 at Fenway Park against the right-hander is going to be an in play. It's in play by Camargo. 38 in play lefty, and that's going to be a single back up the middle. So Camargo is aboard. He's a D Steeler. And that brings up Dansby Swanson, the number 9 hitter. 7 is tough 41. Lefty will be a strikeout. So 1 out, 1 on for Ozzie Albies. Ozzie. 5 tough 55. Tough 55. And that's going to be ground ball down to first. And we got to see if that's a double play. And that is a 5 or less. To 7, they get the runner at first only because it's higher than both. He's a 6, he's a 5, so it's higher than both. So it's going to be a 3 unassisted. That's going to be the runner into scoring position for Ronald Acuna. 5 again is tough. 0-7, that will strike him out, and that'll do it for the Braves. Still 1-0 is your score, and it brings up Rafael Devers. Ballpark 76, a lefty. 76, a lefty is going to be an in play. Devers with the in play. 57, and that will be a ground ball to third base for the first out. Brock Holt is up. 8, ballpark again. 31, though, against the lefty is going to be a wheelhouse check. Brock Holt's got a hold of this one. 20, and that one is hit well, and that is going out to right field. Acuna looks up and watches that one sail into the stands. It is a 1-1 ball game. I bring up Christian Vázquez. That is a 7 tough 89, and that will be a ground ball to short. 2 outs for Jackie Bradley. Lefty steps in. 6 tough 61, and that's just outside range. It's a fly ball going out to the left fielder. That's Marquez. He'll make the catch, retire the side, but the Red Sox pick up 1 run on 1 hit, no errors to go to the top of the third. It's 1-1. Freddie Freeman with the 12. That's going to be a defensive check, and let's flip up the card and see what the defensive check says. It is going to be a defense of check. It's going to be range on the shortstop. Range on the shortstop. And that is Bogarts. Bogarts' range is C. C. Hit 1 to 61. That's a 34. That's going to be a base hit. What kind of hit is it? Let's see. Flip up the next card. Hit. It is going to be a C. It went to what did it went to who were doing the check on Bogarts, so that would be shortstop. So it's going to be a single, 2 stars. Not that it matters. It's just a single. All right, so Freddie Freeman's aboard with Nick Markakis coming up. Niner, tough, 72, lefty. 72 is a fly ball to left. That brings up Kurt Suzuki. 4, Patient 40, left-hander. Patient 40 is going to be a base hit. Runner on first, it's going to be a hard ground ball into left field. Runner on first advances 2 bases. So runners at the corners again as Kurt Suzuki gets another knock for the Braves, and Ender Inciarte, defense will play. They will play corners in. 7 is tough. 0 is 6. That will be a strikeout. Picks up Tyler Flowers. Come on, guys. We need a base hit here. Tyler Flowers. 6 is a ballpark. 42 for the right-hander. And that's just outside of range. That'll be a in play against the lefty. We need a 1/51. That's a 42. That'll be a single base hit. And the runner on first advances 1 base. So a single will drive in a run, and the Braves take a 2-1 lead. That brings up Camargo. Runners at first and second, 2 outs for Johan Camargo. In play, 0-2, and he's going to rip that in the gap. That's going to be a double. Suzuki's going to score. Flowers from first, grounded down the line into left field. Runner advances 2 bases. So it's going to be a double. They're going to hold the runner at third. It's a 3-1 ball game. That brings up Dansby Swanson. 7 hits on the ball game so far for Atlanta. Runners at second and third, 2 outs. Swanson. And they're not going to intentionally walk Swanson to load the bases. Rodriguez trying to get out of the 3rd inning here. 3, Patient. 41, lefty, and that is ripped in the gap. And that's going to be another double. Line drive in the alley, way into center field. Runners are going to advance 2 bases on the double. And that's going to drive in 2 more runs. It's now a 5-1 ball game for the Braves. And 5 runs, 4 runs in this inning, and they're going to take Rodriguez out. They're going to bring in Vasquez, whatever the hell his name is. They're going to bring him in. Hector Vasquez. Yeah, they're going to bring in Hector. They got to. They're down 5-1 already. So it's going to be Ozzie Albies. Runner at second is Swanson. 2 outs. All this happening with 2 outs here in the top of the 3rd. 3 is in play, 0-6, and the beat continues. That's going to be a double, back-to-back doubles. And the runners are going to score. And that brings up Ronald Acuna. 5 runs in the inning. That's a 10. That's a ballpark 32. 32 is going to be a wheelhouse check for Ronald Acuna against the right-hander. 1-75, and this one is gone. That is a 71. It is gone, and the Braves break it open here in the 3rd inning with 7 runs. I think all of them, or at least most of them, came with 2 outs. At least 5 of them came with 2 outs. And they can't get out of this inning now. Freddie Freeman. That's a 6. Patient, but 97. That's going to do it. That's a fly ball out to right field. Make sure, yes, it's out of his range for Patient. So Freddie Freeman can't keep the train going, but they score 7 runs. It's an 8-1 ball game here for Julio Teheran against Mookie Betts. 3 is tough. 97. That's going to be a fly ball to left. That brings up Andrew Benintendi. 9, Patience, 75, righty, 75. And that'll be a single. Single by Benintendi. He's always a problem. J.D. Martinez. 8, Ballpark, 09. That's going to be a wheelhouse check for J.D. Martinez. And against the right-hander, 1/97. This one is gone. And it is gone. And just like that is an 8-3 ball game. And still nobody, or one out here in the bottom of the third. Mitch Moreland, tough, 20, strikes out. And brings up Xander Bogaerts. 6, tough, 99. That'll be a fly ball to left. So they get a couple runs back. It's an 8-3 ball game. And due up against Velquez is Nick Markakis. 10, Ballpark, 98. That's going to be in play. 1/48. Oh, 1/48. It'll be a hit. 62, though. It'll be a line out to shortstop. Brings up Kurt Suzuki. Kurt. 9, in play 85, and that's going to be grounder to short. 2 up, 2 down for Ender Inciarte. 5, tough, 80, and that's going to be a 1-2-3 inning. 80, it's grounder to short. And we will go to the bottom of the fourth. Still 8-3 is your ball game here. Rafael Devers. Tough, 87, and that's going to be ground ball to second. That's going to be Albies. Brock Holt. And tough, 11. That will be a strikeout. 2 outs for Christian Velquez. And Ballpark, 59 in play. That's 1/33. That's a 12. That'll be a single. Brings up Jackie Bradley with 2 outs here. Patience, 66, and that's going to be a single. Runner on first will advance 2 bases. So they got runners at the corners with 2 outs. Tehran trying to get through the 4th inning here. Mookie Betts. 9, Patient, but 97 is out of his range, and that will be a fly ball to left. And that's going to do it. So big opportunity for the Red Sox. We go to the top of the 5th. Tyler Flowers. And that is a 9, in play 55. Is going to be ground ball down to third. Johan Camargo. As an 8, tough, 0-6, strike him out. So Hector Velquez come in and close the dam shut on the runs. 8, tough, 37. That is a strikeout. And they gets the 7, 8, 9 hitters. No problem there. We go to the bottom of the 5th, and Tehran is coming out. Tehran is coming out. And we're going to bring in... Matt Whistler, I think. Let's see. Well, that's Wilson. Matt Whistler. Yeah, we'll bring in Matt Whistler and see if he can get a couple outs for us here. Matt Whistler. All right, against Benintendi. Tough. 42. Right-hander. Oh, he gets a single on that. Unbelievable. J.D. Martinez, do not give him a wheelhouse, my friend. 1/97. That would be crazy. We've already given him 1. 4, tough. 74. It's a grounder to second. Possible double play. That is a 5 or less. It's a 6, so they're going to get the choice at second because it's less than Martinez's. So, where the hell did it go? We'll just go 6-4. That's fine. I don't remember where it was. So Martinez is down at first, and it brings up Mitch Moreland. 10 in play, 40, and that's going to be on a range. It's going to be popped up to the catcher. Pop up to the catcher, and brings up Bogarts with 2 outs. In play, 68, and that will do it. That's a fly ball to right. And we go to the top of the 6th. Velquez is now tired, so he'll come out. And Boston's going to put in going to bring in Heath Hembree for the Red Sox. 4-1 with a 4.20 ERA. Heath Hembree against Ozzie Albies. 3 is in play, 50. He's a right-hander. That'll be out of range. Ground ball back to the pitcher. 1-3 on the putout. That brings up Ronald Acuna. That's a 4. That is a patient 50 right-hander. And that is hitting the gap, and that's going to fall in. And Acuna hustling on the way. Here comes the throw, not in time. It's going to be a double. Freddie Freeman is up. 8, tough, 58, and he's going to fight that off for ground ball down to first. 3 unassisted. That'll move the runner up. That brings up Nick Markakis with 2 outs. Nick, tough, 61, and that is going to be a ground ball down to first, and we'll go 3-1 this time. And that'll be it for the top of the 6th. We go to the bottom of the 6th. Devers against Matt Whistler. In play, 21. That could be trouble, as that is going to be a single for Devers. Still 8-3 ball game. Brock Holt is up. In play, 43, and just outside his range. 43 is going to be pop up to second. Pop up to second. That brings up Velquez. Christian Velquez, the catcher. In play, 17. You got to stop rolling that. That's going to be a single. Let's see what happens to the runners. Runner first advances 1 base. Brings up Jackie Bradley. 2 men on and 1 out. Whistler. That is an in play 15 again. And that's going to be a single. Long single in the gap in the center field. Runner in first advances 1 base. Runner in second advances 1 base plus question mark. Is he going to try and go home? Devers. Devers. What was your they're going to send him home, and here comes the throw, and he is out at home. So we're going to call that a... So that was a detail. We got to go to the detail. Single. And I think it went to left. I don't remember, but it doesn't really matter. And you're going to be out at home. You're going to go to third on the single. Actually, you're going to go... runner first advances 1 base, actually. You're going to go to second. There you go. So that was Bradley. Gets a single, but thrown out at the plate. Whistler's day is going to be done. And we're going to bring in Sam the Man Freeman. Where are you? Peter Milan. Sam the Man Freeman's coming in. Well, lefty, yeah. They'll bring out the lefty. Sam the Man Freeman with 2 outs, 2 on for Mookie Betts. That is a patient 60, and that is a walk. God bless it. Loads the bases for Andrew Benintendi, the lefty. Another patient, but 91, and that's going to be ground ball to second. Ground ball to second. And they will get the out. It doesn't matter. They don't need a double play. It's a 4-3, right? So once again, the Red Sox threatening the 6th, but can't score a run. We go to the top of the 7th. Heath Hembree against Kurt Suzuki. Tough 31. Suzuki fights that off base hit back up the middle. Broken bat and everything, but you cannot stop Kurt Suzuki. Come on, guys. You should know that by now. Ender Inciarte. Ender 10 is a ballpark. 94, though, is in play. 1 to 45 will be a hit. It is a 0-5. That is going to be a double. Kurt Suzuki on first. Double down the line into right field. Runners advance 2 bases on the double. So runners at second and third with nobody out, and that'll be it for Hembree. Looks like Boston is going to go with Joe Kelly here coming in. Joe Kelly for the Red Sox. We're in the top of the 7th. Tyler Flowers, defense will play in. They cannot afford another run. 4 is patient 79, and that is going to be a... He is a right-hander, so 79. 79 is going to be a fly ball to center. Is it a sacrifice? Is it a good sacrifice? Let's see. They don't actually have that on here, do they? It does not look like they have a sacrifice on here, so we don't need to worry about that. What's Suzuki? What's his run rating? He's a 6. No, that's double play. What's his run? He's a 5 run. Yeah, they'll hold him. That's fine. Fly ball to right, at the left, doesn't matter. I can't remember where it went. Brings up Johan Camargo against Joe Kelly. In play 63, and that's going to be ground ball to third. Runners will not advance, and that'll be a put out. So nobody in. Oh, God damn it! I got to undo that. And it's going to be ground out. 3-1, and you guys will hold. So it's up to Dansby Swanson to knock in a run. 73, and that's not going to do it. 73 is a ground ball to second. And the Braves threaten in the top of the 7th, but cannot score. That brings up J.D. Martinez, bottom of the 7th, against Sam the Man Freeman. That is a tough 51, and that is just in a strikeout. That's the last number of his strikeout. Mitch Moreland. And that is tough 15, struck him out. And that brings up Bogarts with 2 outs. 8 tough, 17 strikes out the side. Sam, the man, a Freeman. Oh yeah. Joe Kelly against Ozzie Albies. 8 is tough, 96. We'll call it a 96. Fly ball to left. Ronald Acuna is up. Ronald, let's see what you got. 9.92. That's a ground ball to short. And Freddie, come on, Freddie, what do you got for us? Come on, Freddie, get a big one. 5, patient, 35. We'll walk them. They want anything to do with Freddie Freeman. Nick Markakis. Tough 66, and that is going to be ground ball to third, and that'll do it for the top of the 8th. Go to the bottom of the 8th. Sam the Man Freeman's tired. They got a lefty, and then a righty coming up, so we're going to bring in the lefty. Biddle looks like a good choice. Biddle, where are you, Biddle? Jesse Biddle. Lefty's coming in. Joe Biddle. Jesse Biddle, sorry. Joe's his brother. All right, so it's Biddle against Devers, bottom of the 8th, 8-3. Yo, Evan, that's a defensive check. We're going to be checking the error of the third baseman. That's Johan Camargo. Camargo at third base, error is a 5. That is a 1-26. Roll the 92. That's going to be a good play. 5-3 on the putout. Brings up Brock Holt. Brock Holt. Tough 20 strikes him out. And brings up Christian Vázquez. Christian waits on the pitch. 7 tough and 16 strike him out. And that's it. We go to the 9th. Joe Kelly's done. They got Suzuki, Enciarte, and Flowers. So they're going to bring in the right-hander Barnes. Barnes is coming in. He's got to make the long trek in from the dugout. There's his card. Barnes against Suzuki. You can't stop him. You cannot stop him. He's got 2 singles, a strikeout and a ground out, 2 for 4 on the day. Kurt Suzuki. You can only hope to contain the man. You cannot stop Kurt Suzuki. And that's an 11. A's patient. 90. How patient? That's a ground ball down to Bogarts. He'll make the play. Enciarte. 8. Tough 62. No, wait, I'm looking up here. 8, yeah, it's a tough 62, and that is going to be a ground ball to third. And Tyler Flowers, 2, patient, 43 for Flowers, and that's ripped and gripped and rocked out into the wall. Left a big dent in the old stinky thing out there. And it brings up Camargo. Flowers waiting off a second. The pitch. 46, and that is, it's the last number of his strikeout, 46. Just like JD happened. It happened with JD Martinez. Biddle trying to go here, bottom of 9. Jackie Bradley's up. 96, a patient, not that patient. 96 is a fly ball out to right field. Brings up Mookie. Mookie Betts. Oop, foul ball. Mookie Betts. Tough 90 though, that's not going to matter. It's a ground ball to short. And last up, Benintendi. Last hope for the Red Sox here. Ballpark 64, that's in play. 1-43. Oops. 1-43. 17. That'll be a single by Benintendi. That keeps things alive for Boston. JD Martinez. Ballpark 81 though is in play, thank God. And that is a 0-9, and it's going to be gripped and ripped for double. Double deep drive off the left field wall. Runner advances 2 bases on a double. I cannot believe that every double we flipped up so far has been 2 bases. Really? Come on now. 2 bases, all runners score. What's going on here? All runners score, all runners score. Well, there's where all the all runner scores are. It's crazy. I mean, I shuffled the hell out of these things before the game, but I mean, you would think chances are in a double, more than likely they score. And we haven't had any of them doubles score. So we're shuffling some more cards here. We're flipping them around. We're doing everything. Not that it matters because there's 1 out left. Biddle's tired, and he'll come out. And they're going to bring in Winker here. AJ, Winker, or Minter. No, we don't have Minter. Minter's not available, I guess. We want Dan Winker. Okay, Dan Winker is going to come out. There you go. Are you happy now? Good. Dan Winker, right-hander. All right. JD already hit, so it's Mitch Moreland's up. 11 in play 20, and that's going to be a base hit single. Single, runner on second score, so 2 RBI single for Mitch Moreland. It's a 5-ball game. Xander Bogaerts, all this happening with 2 outs. 8, tough, 62, and that'll do it. That's a ground ball down to third, and this one's in the books. Sam the Man Freeman with the win. Eduardo Rodriguez drops to 4-2. The MVP Ronald Acuna for Atlanta. Go ahead and auto finish today's game. And we got 3-game series here in Boston, so we're gonna see plenty of action from Boston here. The win takes us to 25-24, 6 games behind the New York Mets. Washington Nationals 3.5 games back of the Mets with the 28 record. So we got 3 at Boston, 2 more at Boston, and then we got 4 against the Mets. So that'll be a big series. So we try to climb back into the National League East. If we look at our team ratings, runs scored, we're ranked 3rd. Batting average, we're 3rd. On base percentage, we're 2nd. Home runs, we're not hitting a lot of home runs, we're 10th. Stolen bases, we're 4th. Runs against, we're 5th. Earned run average, we're 8th. Whip, we're 8th. And batting average against is 3rd. So not doing too bad. Currently unavailable, we have a ton of players that are unavailable. Matt Fried, Anibal Sanchez, Miguel Sokolovich, Peter Borges, Luis Gahara, Luke Jackson, Mike Soroka, Chris Stewart, and Lane Adams. All not available for us to play with, and views, and all that fun stuff. So, anyways, the Braves go to Boston and win Game 1, 8-5. And there you go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We'll be back shortly with another game. Won't be doing this one, but we'll probably do another one. And we'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching.